In today's video, I am going to teach you how to set up Melio. To begin, you will first open Melio and look at the left side of the screen. In most layouts, that left bar contains the main sections of the dashboard. When you are ready, click Pay on the left bar. This is the entry point for everything related to sending payments and managing bills, so it is important to choose the correct section before you start adding vendors. After you select Pay, take a moment to look across the top of the page. You should see options for creating new payment activity. Next, click New Payment at the top. This tells Melio that you are about to start a fresh payment setup, rather than editing something that already exists. If you see a blank form or a new screen appear, that means you are in the right place. Now that you have started a new payment, you will add your vendors. In Melio, vendors are the companies or contacts you will pay. The goal of this part is to make sure Melio has the correct details so it can match invoices and send payments properly. For each vendor, enter their contact information, the company information, and the payment information. As you fill this in, focus on accuracy. Small details like the correct payment details or invoice-related fields can make the difference between smooth processing and delays. While you are entering vendor details, you may also be prompted to provide invoice-related information. The instruction here is to add your vendors by entering their contact, company, and payment information, invoice. That means you should make sure that the vendor entry includes the billing and invoice context needed for that vendor. If there are fields for invoice numbers, invoice dates, or invoice amounts, enter them carefully according to the invoice you have on hand. This keeps your bill processing organized and helps ensure the payment is tied to the right invoice. Once your vendor information is in place, take a quick moment to review what you entered. Look at the vendor name, confirm the contact details are correct, and check the payment information one more time. Also confirm that the invoice details you added align with the invoice document. Reviewing now can save time later because it reduces the chance you will need to go back and edit entries after you start processing. After you finish adding your vendors and confirming the details, you are ready to move from setup into payment processing. The next step is to click Pay to start processing bills. This is the action that tells Melio to begin handling the payments based on the vendors and invoices you entered. When you click Pay, you should see Melio begin its processing flow. Depending on your settings, there may be a review screen, a confirmation message, or a processing status area. If there is a prompt to confirm, proceed as directed. Keep an eye on the on-screen indicators so you know the system has received your bill information and is moving forward. At this point, your Melio setup is complete for this payment cycle. Your vendors have been added with the required details and your bills are ready for Melio to process. If you have multiple vendors or multiple invoices, you would repeat the vendor entry process before starting processing, so everything is included when you click Pay. And that covers everything you need to know. And that is all there is to it.